Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's episode of Tactical Tag Live. My name is Flowstep and we have some exciting games ahead of us today. Thank you for joining us. Up first at 6 p.m. we have Moonshiners versus Infra-Red Union, and at 7 p.m. we have Bad Batch versus Contractors. And as always, we need to shout out an amazing thank you to all of these awesome local businesses who have chosen to sponsor our league and our players. E.Z Tiger, Sundance Espresso, Lone Star Ranch House Restaurant, Ray's Retail Meats, Yakima Family Fun Center, Design 47, The Barn Door, and The Range. Thank you so much for helping us make this an awesome experience for our players and for our viewers. More information about all of those awesome sponsors on screen. In the meantime, don't go anywhere. We're going to be right with you with our first match of the evening. Moonshiners versus Infra-Red Union. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, and here we are headed into the first match. We have Moonshiners versus Infra-Red Union.
Down again from their star pistol player. It's kind of a bummer.
Oh, that's Sniper. There's Sniper. Sniper's right here. Right out this window, Connor. Connor. Oh, you. Nice. Oh, Sniper right here. He missed. Dude, I wish we had a med. But this is good practice for the tournament. Oh my gosh, I missed. Wait, you smell fast. Oh, right there in the middle. Okay, okay. Far left. New plan. Is it? Okay. Guys, that must have been who killed me earlier. Brennan. Okay, new plan. What? New plan? Everybody, let's all bunch together and push sides. Push side. Yeah, push. Brennan, let's push side. Oh, right, left side, right side. They must all be left. Okay, oh, okay. Oh, we're going. Oh, gosh. Shotgun. I'll go push her. Nice sniped. Okay. Okay, right there. Far left, sniper. Oh my gosh. feel like we need to get downstairs. We need to get downstairs, or we need to push. Let's push.
Shotgun. No, you're good. Shotgun hit a couple times. I need help.
Right here, right side.
I'm not fit for help.
Sniper, left side.
Shotgun weak. Hey, we're here.
Got SMG.
Hello, everybody. We are back with a live
help on my right,
commentary.
help me.
Unfortunately, a small technical difficulty there, but that has since been resolved. And speaking of resolving, Mr. Moon resolving a conflict, unfortunately not in his favor, going to be sent back to the spawn. Infra-Red inching forward just a little bit over Moonshiners, but Infra-Red
Oh, you got it.
definitely hoping to hold a more comfortable lead this early in the game.
Pistol hit me. Shotgun right side. Far right wall. Behind the barrels. Whoa, you missed everything. Shotgun! SMG! Pistol!
Mr. Moon running into some trouble, advancing up the left-hand side, is going to be pushed back. Just under half the round remaining, and Infra-Red and Moonshiners are tied up. Infra-Red definitely wants a more comfortable lead than this. You can see Fear pushing for one right now, gunning for one of the Moonshiners in the center of the spawn area, and Fear being pushed out of green spawn area, having advanced all the way
That's right.
to that back left door. Fear's in a very powerful offensive position. Now holding down that center room, you can see Mr. Moon looking to make a play on the players he sees on the left-hand side, including Fear.
Left side!
Fear and I Am Groot now grouped up on the left-hand side. Mr. Moon is going to call it out and looks for the flank, but finds trouble on the right-hand side.
Do I not have the range? Oh my gosh.
Tagged twice by the shotgun. Mr. Moon is in some serious trouble, down to 5 HP, and loses that last 5 hit points. Circling around the corner. Unknown who dealt the killing blow there. We're going to see Fear circle around the left-hand side, just coming out of spawn now.
Sniper, far right.
Unlikely to have respawn. Fear sporting a nice 7 and 4 kill death ratio. Fear notices some trouble now. You can see Gavin is me also circling around the other side of the blue spawn. They're now rotating around the right side to the L wall, and Mr. Moon is caught out. Fear pushing them back to spawn.
I tried flanking.
Now all of Infra-Red advanced into the center room upstairs.
Okay, Brennan, let's push. Right side, let's
Establishing control over the upstairs
How did that miss? Dude, 12 is so messed up.
in its entirety. Infra-Red are definitely in a great spot to maintain control of this match. You can see the score has widened now to 23 and 5, and Moonshiners are definitely on the back foot. Mr. Moon is looking to turn that around. You can glance over to the right side camera and see Mr. Moon stacked up with a number of teammates on the right side doorway, looking to push their way out of green spawn.
Pistol shoots them. Oh my gosh.
Moonshiners, unfortunately, with only 4 players this match,
Right side.
Far right.
It's going to be very, very difficult for them to push out of spawn with this much pressure applied to that wall. That green spawn wall is a very powerful defensive location, but green team is prone to getting trapped inside of it with only one stairway to exit. Infra-Red with that solid offensive positioning, holding down the Moonshiners inside of their spawn area. You can see Mr. Moon able to push out a little bit, circles around the right-hand side and finds some trouble, trades some shots. Mr. Moon with that shotgun able to do some serious damage. Pistol tagged twice. Mr. Moon calls out. Pistol is 1 HP. Mr. Moon looking for that one last shot for the kill. Gets hit a couple more times. Mr. Moon now in serious danger of going down, being sent back to spawn, but unfortunately for the Moonshiners, all players are now being sent back to the armory as the round ends and goes in favor of Infra-Red.
Well, honestly, if you would have hit me once or twice, I would have died because I was only at like 15 health when I was regenerating right there. If I don't play Assault, I don't even attempt shooting.
I looked left, I shot at Boone, he was on gun. I shot at you and miss, and I was right.
Okay, Brennan.
It says blue team goes ahead.
Get your head down a little
You get
bit.
1 point, you guys don't come ahead of us.
Dude, I think they're targeting you though.
I think that was like right at the beginning when we had 1 kill and you guys had nothing.
By the way, did you kill me right off the bat? In the middle?
No, I killed your AR rifle.
Oh, because I ran in the middle and I like died instantly and I didn't know if I was getting crossfire because I was shooting at him. And then I know he hit me a couple of times and then I just died. So I didn't know if you killed me or not.
I actually saw that. I was like, oh yeah, oh my god.
Unless you did get me. I know when we were shooting across from each other, we killed each other.
I know some both that. I'm not sure.
Well, I meant like towards the middle of the match when you were over there by that half wall and we're shooting each other. You and me killed each other on that one. I was talking about in the beginning when you were on the left hand side and you're peeking the doorway.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know who got me on that. I know you were hitting me and then I just died. So I thought Sniper got me.
And they're off. That is the match start timer.
What is going off? Oh, the grenade.
Meaning that the players are headed out of the armory and into their spawns. Less than 30 seconds on the clock until the match begins.
I shoot her more than the other players. Every week. Good job, guys. Good job.
Moonshiners played very, very hard there for only having 4 members available to play.
One direction. Make sure to keep your head low. Keep your head low. Connor, stay in the back.
It definitely posed a threat for Infra-Red here, even with only 4 players. You can see in the first half of that initial round, Moonshiners were able to hold it down. Speaking of hold it down, Fear is going to be eliminated while defending the green side spawn up top.
What are you doing?
Rotating back to spawn now that Infra-Red is going to lose 1 fight, but they are still up 5 to Moonshiners -4. Moonshiners only need 1
Riker killed me.
solid team fight in order to swing this back in their direction.
Oh, come on, Riker. Shotgun right here. Come on, knife for
Sniper, I think. Good job.
Hit him, hit him. Ah! You got him? Wait, that was weird. That was weird, just like, you hit me, it vibrated and everything, and I was at 35 health. It did kill me. Well, yeah, but I was at 35. I had just gotten super low. So I felt it vibrate. I was like, oh, I just got hit.
Want me to snipe you then? That way it's only 1 point?
Sure.
Thank you for being honest.
That didn't kill me. Yeah, I think I'm invincible. Well, I took damage.
Maybe this isn't 100 like it's supposed to be. Or...
Yeah, that's weird.
Thank you for being honest, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think you shot me. He ran. Oh gosh. Oh my god. You're not dead.
Up the staircase, I just been like, you got it with an
You're not dead.
What?
You're not dead.
I know. Almost, buddy. Almost.
Ready, let's walk up. Let's walk up.
One more left. One more left. One more left.
Oh, this is not working.
Watch left too.
Focus the AR. Sniper down.
I'm low health. I'm low health.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't get it to me. It's all good.
Dude, 12 is weird.
Approaching the halfway point into this match, Infra-Red have established themselves another solid lead over the Moonshiners. Moonshiners still have half a round to bring it back. Infra-Red are all at low health in that push. Fear pushing towards that window is going to find himself in a lot of trouble and is sent back during that
Oh, you're
engagement.
back, Brennan.
I am Gru able to heal back up to full health, presumably still on the front line. Fear looking to regroup eventually. Meanwhile, Mr. Moon pushing up with Jake Sparrow. Jake Sparrow immediately going to find a sniper. Sniped from around the corner and sent directly back to spawn. Mr. Moon left alone, pushes up into the center room and runs directly into Fear. Fear pushes Mr. Moon back to spawn. Mr. Moon eliminated in that engagement. Fear performing excellently here with an 8 and 6 KD ratio. Being the tip of the spear, holding down that center room. Gavin is neat, sporting an awesome 9 and 1 kill death ratio as well.
Shotgun. AR. Wait, I shot you. I shot you, I swear.
Good job, Justin.
Okay. Ready? Ready? Let's go. Sniper in the middle.
Left side, left side.
Right there, sniper again. I see you. Oh gosh, I missed, frick! AR right here. Oh, pistol could hit that? What the heck?
Coming in behind Morgan.
I'm so low. Pistol can shoot so far. see you.
One minute left in the match, and Infra-Red is going to run away with round 2 of Team Deathmatch versus Moonshiners. Moonshiners with only 4 players having to fight an uphill battle for sure. They're definitely going to need a change of strategy to win the heist.
I ran all that way for nothing. Ran all that way for nothing. Ran all the way for nothing. 2 of them were trying to get ammo. Yeah, I just got hit down.
Gavin is me sporting an impressive 10-3 KD ratio. Doing an excellent job of holding down the Moonshiners, keeping them locked in spawn. That is exactly what you want to be doing when you have the numerical advantage, is just play those battles of attrition, keep it to long range.
Insane AR.
2 of them were trying to get ammo.
I don't think you ever miss.
You're always going to win those trades when you have the 5-man team and are able to focus fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
And
on some
SMG
machine
and
gun.
assault. Like I snuck up their left stairs and we were both coming down.
Moonshiners ending up in a little bit of hot water there. That is some trouble. Infra-Red up 51 to -8. Moonshiners on the back foot going into the back half of this match. They, of course, have the heist coming up. More on that in just a little bit. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and give the screen to our sponsors for just a couple of minutes while the players are briefed on the heist. Again, if you like the content, if you like what you are seeing, drop us a like, a comment, or a subscription. It really does help. As always, thank you to all of the amazing local businesses that you see on screen that have chosen to sponsor our league and our awesome players. Some testing going on for the system in the background. All right, thank you for your patience, everybody, while we get this mode figured out. Heist being one of the most complicated modes that we play here at the Tactical Tag Arena. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the stats for Fear. On screen for you here, one of the better players that we have here at the Tactical Tag Arena in terms of consistency, in my opinion. You can see over here on the stats, Fear sporting some of the least deaths out of any of the assault players. Fear, of course, juggling between the assault and the submachine gun between seasons. Represents some of the least deaths out of any players in the category. Spotlighting the player on the other camera here, Mr. Moon, the most accurate player in the Tactical Tag Arena, boasting an incredible accuracy. Far and away the most accurate player at the Tactical Tag Arena. We've seen numbers reported as high as 90%. In some matches, Mr. Moon does score 100% accuracy. Absolutely incredible. The players now beginning the planning phase. We're going to go ahead and transition over to their helmet cams and listen to what they have to say.
You feeling good? You feeling fast to run that money? Run that money. Oh yeah, get a grenade. Don't let him get a grenade though.
They're there.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him not get.
So I'm locked.
Does that mean no?
Okay, so me and Justin do it. You guys didn't do it, I think.
So right now we're playing defense. If they go
Are we gonna go up top and guard it?
Hey, listen.
Oh, we're going to be inside the stairwell.
Yeah, do you see? Yeah, do you see? If you see the bad guy, kill him or lock him up together. That's good.
So yeah, you guys get the money, come straight back down here. You drop the bag, so you're gonna grab that bag right there, and you're gonna drop the bag inside the barrel. So under the bag there's pot.
Where are we going?
You just
We're just gonna go.
Yeah, just grab it over there. And then under that
There's a
is
locker there. Justin.
You can play the other guy.
Justin, just so you know, locker there, locker here, up. Yeah.
I don't know if I can make it.
If you know who's unlocking, announce it.
Okay, you guys got it. Cam, watch the staircase. Shotgun right here, shotgun right here. Upstairs, upstairs. He sucks, he missed. Right here, right here, right here. Shotgun, left side. Shotgun over here, shotgun over here. AR across the... Sniper key, submachine gun back!
Hey! Sniper is keys, submachine gun is bags.
Did you guys get one?
No.
Did you get money? Yeah, sweet. Okay. Us three. We go straight across. We get to the big cash.
All right, just a reminder, in this heist, the players only have 4 lives apiece.
On the right side. Go respawn fast.
Infra-Red on the SWAT are trying to steal, or trying to protect as much money
Run.
as they can. The Moonshiners
Right here, upstairs.
Big money!
exercising hit and run tactics. Leapfrogging from vault to vault, taking as much money as they can. Fear in a brutal flank is gonna run all the way around the Moonshiners, gunning down at least 3. Moonshiners definitely in some trouble, having lost
No, he was still alive.
That's 2 for me.
1 life.
You already died. All the way. Ah!
Now the players are going to have 4 lives. That's 4 attempts to score as much money as possible.
Hey, submachine gun is bags, sniper is keys.
Is he allowed to go off? Somebody is permanent.
Oh my gosh, why is pistols range so far? Dude, I'm so low. I can't get out of here.
No.
The Moonshiners haven't appeared to have scored any money yet, but we can see Mr.
Oh
Moon
my gosh.
trapped in spawn dangerously.
Watch out for sniper.
Moonshiners are running out of lives. CERN is completely out. We're not sure if Moonshiners are still able to retrieve any bags. If the bag carrier is dead, then they are unable to score any more points. Awesome Possum and Mr. Moon playing defense in their spawn, flanked by multiple members of Infra-Red now. You can see Fear coming down the stairwell casually. Moonshiners are fighting for their lives. In the meantime, Jake Sparrow is going to go down for the 4th time. No coming back after that one. Mr. Moon respawning for the final time. Mr. Moon and Awesome Possum are all that is left. The Moonshiners are holding off in spawn, doing their best. A gigantic push from Infra-Red has made sure that the Moonshiners are locked down in spawn.
That's so much firepower, man.
Fear,
They always have
now in that center window, has them completely locked down. Mr. Moon is going to go down finally.
We just gotta make sure they don't
Unfortunate
get a
for
single-
Moonshiners, having been pinned down in their spawn for almost the entirety of the round, but you can see Awesome Possum is still alive and fighting.
He's in the U. He's in there.
Fear calls it out. They know that Awesome Possum and it is in spawn. A flank is coming from Infra-Red. Awesome Possum takes a hit, doesn't see it coming, and that is going to be the end of it. Infra-Red take down Moonshiners in round 3. But that is not without a struggle. It does in fact look like Moonshiners were able to score at least some money. We're going to go ahead and tally it up and update the total. And we'll be right with you.
We did it last time. time.
But Doug on blast.
But instead of putting him on blast, we also need to make sure we
So, Tyler, why didn't you guys have a sub?
Take my grenade that I can use now.
There wasn't much point. Usually subs just get low.
There's no point.
you guys can still win.
You guys can service another body to take kills. Booster
So
stats.
if we finish this round, and you guys have money, and that's like a heist, we can do it someday.
They both really good.
It's a 2-round scenario.
Alright, guys. Where are the keys at?
I don't know, we have a bag of money.
If we finish this round and you guys stop us from getting
Guys, where are the keys?
Sniper had him.
I put him on
All right, the money has been tallied. Moonshiners have made away with $60,000. Just shy of nothing, but it could be enough. We'll see how lucky Infra-Red gets. Who knows? They could open one vault. It could be the $40,000 vault. And then Moonshiners could stop them. Moonshiners certainly have to be considering that right now.
I heard the grenade. I was like, wait, we don't have grenade.
They are in dangerous waters. Infra-Red looking to close out the set, but who knows? Moonshiners could totally stop Infra-Red from getting any money here, and in that case, they would certainly be awarded 2 points for winning the heist, which would put us in the single life team deathmatch round where anything could happen, and Moonshiners certainly have a chance of winning it all. First things first, though, the Moonshiners do have to figure out what they are going to do with this upcoming heist. Being down a teammate is huge. Infra-Red are going to have a gigantic advantage. Now, of course, just a quick rules review of the heist. There are 4 possible targets to hit, each one with more cash than the last. Your team will have a designated safecracker and wheelman. You will start with 4 unlabeled keys and figure out which ones to use as you go. The wheelman can only carry 1 bag of cash at a time and must set it down if they die. Only cash successfully brought to the drop point will be counted. 5 lives only. I believe that's been changed to 4 lives only, with only downstairs respawns.
To the stairs, because you connect the
Awesome. Now that we've gone over the rules, we are joining the players as they discuss their strategies.
Yeah, no, you're running with them.
Yeah, you get hurt, you just run back here, heal up, run away.
No, you're gonna go on the side stairs. So you're gonna
Super meta.
watch the stairs.
Super
They're gonna watch down. They're gonna think that we're over
Okay,
there.
so Connor, you need to just get on one and just stay there with the knife. Like, get to this one, hide in the corner, and just wait for people to come around the corner and knife
Justin,
them.
ready?
I'm gonna go with you.
Hold on.
Okay, get behind it. Oh, they're going upstairs. Oh, they're upstairs. Oh, upstairs.
And they're off. Both sides charge upstairs. They know there's trouble. Fear tackles the chase first. Most teams opt for this one. It is one of the most defensible safes on the map. A grenade rolls. Who knows where that's going to go?
It was down the stairs.
Fear engages somebody, takes some hits, but deals some. Who knows how much damage was actually dealt there?
It bounced down the stairs and it got me.
Moonshiners now with their 5th teammate are fighting at full power.
What if we just guard the money? What if we just guard?
Firing on all cylinders, the Moonshiners charge ahead in score. 1 minute into the match, and Moonshiners do have the lead in kills. Jake Sparrow 2-0, doing a great job cleaning up Infra-Red. Fear in the back right corner of the top side, blue spawn holding down that stairwell. crosses over to the L wall, looking over the catwalk. Now passing behind the center room, going all the way over to green spawn, looking for the flank. Meanwhile, Mr. Moon holding down the downstairs near the casting booth.
Let them get any money. Okay, watch out for his pistol behind them. Yeah, wait for him to come out. Wait for him to come out.
Mr. Moon regrouping with the rest of Moonshiners.
4 times?
Needs to make a push on this safe that is being taken. Fear located upstairs.
Dude, we just chill right here. Yeah,
Opens up the safe in green spawn, and that is going to be some money.
Okay, I'm ready to check.
Infra-Red now needs to get that down to the deposit, which Mr. Moon and the rest of Moonshiners happen to be guarding right now. They are setting up an ambush, and Infra-Red has no idea they're about to stumble into a death trap.
Right up here at the top of the stairs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I just saw a shadow flash by, so we're all right for a second.
A sniper tags someone out. Looks like Fear is going to go down. I Am Groot knocked out as well for the 4th time.
Wait for him to peek out. Wait for him to peek out.
That is going to be the end of I Am Groot. Unable to respawn for the remainder of the round. Infra-Red are in a dangerous position. Mr. Moon defending the center drop box is going to find trouble as Infra-Red looks to deposit. Mr. Moon says no. Fear getting into a boxing match with Mr. Moon in the corner.
Oh my gosh, excuse me.
Looks like Fear was able to win that, just barely sent back to spawn. Mr. Moon rotating back as well, knocked out in that engagement, but catches a respawn just a little bit faster, and Fear is up at the same time.
How did I miss?
Mr. Moon pushing all the way up to blue spawn. Fear finds himself in trouble again, sent back. Fear down to his last life. Mr. Moon also on his last life. This is a showdown. Infra-Red is also tied at 60k, and Moonshiners are pushing for the win here.
Oh, I'm dead.
Mr. Moon sent all the way back to spawn, but Fear sent back to spawn for the last time. Both teams now without their cameras. We see Gavin is me over on Infra-Red, still alive. Envy this, still hanging on with 3 lives as well. Local Liability with 2 lives himself. However, I Am Groot and Fear have been eliminated. Moonshiners, meanwhile, only missing their sniper, still have 4 teammates and are looking to win this round. We're in the back half of the heist, and so much action has happened. This cannot possibly last another 2 minutes, another 4 minutes. This is not going to time. The Moonshiners are looking to take this one.
Yeah, get back out there. Get back out there. Get back out there. I think that was our last one. That was our last one.
Mr. Moon eliminated in that fight, forced to stay back.
We can't get no more money, so it's game down. After.
Awesome Possum out as well.
I'm dead. Okay.
Yeah, they're safe crackers, man.
He's still upstairs.
Oh my gosh.
You were supposed to come with us.
Infra-Red no longer has a safe cracker.
Wait, I can't say that. Sorry, I'm dead.
Having gotten 140,000, it looks like Infra-Red was just barely.
No.
Able to inch out over Moonshiners. Infra-Red able to score $140,000 is going to take this round. The players wanting to fight it out are going to continue to do so.
So Morgan,
An unfortunate set of games from Moonshiners. You can tell by that final round where they did finally acquire their 5th player.
Oh, they got 2.
I'm talking about when we got the
Moonshiners were just barely able to hang on versus Infra-Red, but with 4 players, they didn't stand a chance. Very unfortunate for Moonshiners, but they fought hard and some awesome sportsmanship on behalf of both teams. tells us that they had a great game. Again, thank you so much to all of those sponsors you see on screen for making this an awesome environment for our players. Again, thank you so much to everybody you see on screen for making this an excellent environment. If you like the content that you're seeing, drop us a like, a comment, or a subscription. It really does help us out a ton. If you're looking to get involved, check us out at Tactical Tag Yakima on Facebook or YouTube, or check us out at tacticaltag.com. Again, visiting tacticaltag.com, you can get stats on any of the league players you see on screen. Very, very awesome tool for improving your gameplay. And if you are a tactical tag player, it will help you take your game to the next level. All right, everybody, I am joined here by three awesome members of Infra-Red. Big shout out to Envy, this local liability, and Fear for joining us in the interview room today. You guys did awesome. Let's talk about your game. What are your immediate thoughts after that match?
I wish Moonshiners had their pistol because it would have been more of what we wanted. We like going against the full team. So.
Yeah, Nate the Greats failed us 3 times in a row.
Yeah, unfortunate.
And his team for not showing up.
For not showing up. Unfortunate. Nate the Great hasn't made it here.
But a shout out to the 4 that did show up. Like, they tried their hardest. They played their best. And they, at least the first TDM, you could really tell they had a gameplay and they stuck to that. I think second TDM, they kind of went away from it, but the first one, they definitely stayed in their spawn, took it very slow, which is smart.
Absolutely, and they put up a fight with 4 players. In that first half of the first round, they held it down pretty even in score until about the halfway point. Let's talk about the heist in the second half primarily because that's when they finally got 5 players and were able to fight you with at 100% strength, firing on all pistons. How do you think they did once they had that 5th player?
I don't think they had the 5th player because the 5th player wasn't in play the entire time.
Right.
It was until the end. So, yeah, they had the 5 guns, but
but it still didn't have the same effect as actually having that extra body running around.
Absolutely.
And the med kit the entire time. Because
Yeah.
they lost out the med kit the entire time. But it is definitely an element because, sniper's down. Okay, cool. We don't have to worry about it. But it comes back as a pistol.
Right. What do you think was what do you think is I should ask, going into a team that's only going to be playing with 4 players, what's the conversation? I know it's unfortunate. Both teams would optimally shoot for an even game, right?
So normally, when I've played Moonshiners, it is definitely like more of a struggle when they have their med because he runs with the shotgun, and it's just a horrible combo for me to have to go against as a shotgun. So not having to go against the med, I was able to kind of like sit behind a few walls, wait for other people to make a move and me to counterattack. So it was a different game this time.
And with his aggression, it makes it hard too.
Continuing the conversation about Moonshiners, let's talk about some of their players. Mr. Moon, very consistent with the shotgun, extremely accurate player. I believe won an award last season for accuracy.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
So let's talk about Mr. Moon, and just like when you see Mr. Moon on the battlefield, are you gonna get hit?
He's killed me many times. Oh yeah.
I have to give Mr. Moon a shout out because we were green and I shot and I hit him and he had 35 health and he stopped me playing. He stopped playing, walked up to me, and the ref was like, he hit me like I should be dead, and it didn't register. He's like it lit up and it vibrated. It just didn't kill me.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, take the knife and knife me, so I'll at least have a death. So then I tried to knife him. I knifed him and then it didn't kill him again. So I had to knife him again, but I didn't even know I hit him. It was cool that he stepped up and walked up and was like, hey, this is what happened. Like, because a lot of players won't do that.
That's an awesome
I wouldn't do
story.
that.
and it just like it goes to show that like the sportsmanship is key
Yeah.
here at the Tactical Tag Arena. Everybody just wants to have a good game, you know. Everybody's here to have fun, and it's unfortunate that we had to see a 4v5 today. But I think it's safe to say that everybody in the arena had a good time today.
Oh, yeah.
And we love playing them. 4 or 5. I mean, anytime we get a chance to play them, it's always fun because they're a great team and they do like to run. And a lot of teams will sit back and take it slow, but that team's completely opposite.
And
Moonshiners,
Very aggressive.
They
They
are.
do great with 4 players. I mean, they
Yeah.
almost knocked us out of last season's tournament with 4 players.
Yeah.
When Moonshiners want to push, they really can be a
Yeah.
pile driver, huh?
That makes it more fun because I personally like to run around. If I had the choice between run around and kind of staying stagnant, I like moving around, hitting different corners and pop-out areas. So when the other team is aggressive like that, it makes it more fun.
Right on. Is there anything you guys wanted to talk about regarding your game plan, or anything you wanted to add before we close out this interview? I know we got another team queued up, another game.
Like I said, I think they came with the right game plan as far as slowing down because no one expected that from them. And it was smart because we weren't expecting that. We played super slow because we thought they were going to push us. But no, they played really good.
You're shouting out this time.
Oh, R.I.P. Kenny Rogers.
Oh, Kenny Rogers. Thanks, guys. Up next, we have Bad Batch versus Contractors. Again, this is Infra-Red Union. Envy This, Fear, and Local Liability. 3 awesome players, 3 veteran players here at the Tactical Tag Arena. Thank you so much, guys, for giving us your time and for giving us some of your thoughts, sharing some of your thoughts with us today.
Flow step.
Yes. Shout out to you.
Thanks.
You come
Thank
in
you.
and put your time just like any of us. Actually, probably more time than us.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Well, yeah, he's here for the 2 hours. We're only here for 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming and doing this because it does take time and it does take your time away from home doing your own stuff or even playing. Like you played in the past and you're a great player to play against and
Thank
to
you.
play with. So
Which, by the way, if you do play again, what are you gonna play?
Probably pistol.
Pistol.
Yeah, I love playing the pistol.
Yeah.
a great
It's so
pistol
much fun.
player too.
Thank
You
you.
guys can't see it on camera, but this man's wearing Crocs.
Thank you. Yeah, I am.
That's
I am
all
wearing
right.
Crocs. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you. I've got to clear the room for the next match, but you guys have been awesome. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right with you with Bad Batch versus Contractors. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hello, how's everybody doing today? Just a reminder to drop that like, that comment, or that subscription if we've earned it. It really does help out a lot. If you haven't already, check us out at Tactical Tag Yakima on Facebook or YouTube. Or if you're looking to get involved, go and check us out at tacticaltag.com. Hello, everybody. My name is Flowstep, and we are back. This time with Moonshiners versus Infra-Red Union. Or sorry, Bad Batch versus Contractors following Moonshiners versus Infra-Red Union. We're going to go ahead and transition over to their cameras. Believe that is Cornelius on the left, and on the right we have Stoner Dylan. 30 seconds into the match, and the Contractors are off to an early lead. 4 to Bad Batch's -2, but Bad Batch are going to fire back with a kill of their own, bringing it to 3-0.
Hey, AR, can you get that AR at a distance? I'll give you cover fire. Duck down and shoot. I can't reach him. Jake, I need a little distance. Or not. Hey, I need you a little mid. I need a little mid. Like they're hanging out on the spawn.
Cornelius calls out a push with a teammate. Stoner Dylan, in the meantime, caught in an engagement.
Can you get that AR from there?
Forces back at least one member of Contractors. Stoner Dylan able to stand his ground and rotate back to the ammo box. Bad Batch now 5 to Contractors 5, and it's clear that they're doing something right. Bad Batch are holding it down with 2 minutes. 2 minutes into the round.
No, I'm good. I'm full. Pistol, hey. Pistol, middle window, Jake.
Bad Batch unable to beat Contractors in their last battle, are turning it around now. That is for sure, inching out over their competition. Bad Batch pulling a slight lead over Contractors. Contractors gonna fire back with a kill, but Bad Batch steal the lead right back. Contractors even it out again, however. Some rapid score changes back and forth. It's nobody's game right now. About 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the round. You can see Stoner Dylan advance up the left-hand side now, hiding behind the barrel. At least one enemy hiding in that hallway. Stoner Dylan thinks they're not a threat, decides to rotate back into the center room, but Stoner Dylan's pushed from the hallway behind, unfortunately, sent back to spawn. Cornelius pushes up the right-hand side with one other member of Contractors. It looks like Zero is stuck behind the wall as well with Cornelius. One member of Bad Batch hitting Cornelius with a cheeky shot from underneath the stairwell. Cornelius calls it out. It was, in fact, a good flank. Speaking of good flanks, you can see Stoner Dylan putting shots on target from above the wall.
I just shot my teammate.
Covering spawn. Stoner Dylan realizing that he has just shot his teammate. Unfortunate, but that is the price of blind fire sometimes. Cornelius now pushed up against the forward left-hand side wall on green side, looking to cover the ammo box. It's a strong position to hold if you're looking to prevent blue flanks. Blue definitely loves to flank up that side. Cornelius and Zero now pushing into the L wall. Zero covers the L wall, calls it out. It's empty. Cornelius is up with Zero now inside of that blue L wall on Blue's right-hand side. Owl steps directly into that line of fire and catches a shot. Stoner Dylan in the center room, unaware that a flank is happening directly behind him.
Pistol left.
Or across from him. Stoner Dylan looking at a flank. He sees it now and pushing forward up to the L wall. Tags out Zero from in front of the L wall. Stoner Dylan barely able to intercept that push, but was it too late? Who knows? Contractors are up, but it's not by too much. Bad Batch could fire back. We're in the back half of the round now. Cornelius guarding the back left L wall with Zero. Cornelius and Zero stacked up constantly. Cornelius knowing to move with the med kit. Bad Batch are in a bit of a rough spot. Stoner Dylan bleeding, taking a little bit of that damage over time, no problem. Regrouping for a push. It looks like Stoner Dylan and Owl are going to crash up the middle. Who knows who's behind Stoner Dylan right now, but Stoner Dylan is in a solid position. That forward pocket is where you see the likes of Fear take place, take point. A lot of the best assault players like to push up to that forward location, but Stoner Dylan getting caught out, pincered from both sides, did in fact almost die, takes multiple shots, barely able to survive.
70.
Just barely escapes, deals some damage in the meantime. Cornelius on the left-hand side, coming from green.
Right across.
I'm almost dead. I'm healing.
Looking around the defensive wall, past the ammo box now, moving into the barrel hallway. Cornelius will find trouble if somebody pushes him. There's not many places to retreat to there. The only place to run is backwards. Stoner Dylan gonna push into the opposite barrel wall. Does find somebody. Cornelius and Zero rotating back around. They know that somebody is on the other side. They know that Stoner Dylan is coming up that wall, but Stoner Dylan ducks into the center room, not looking to get caught in that push. Cornelius now holding the left-hand side is pushed by a member of Bad Batch. Unfortunately, Civilitant rushes Cornelius and is sent back.
It's my second death.
I'll make it checks upstairs.
Junior.
Stoner Dylan finds some trouble on the left-hand side, is sent back, regrouping with Civilitant. They're now ready to push up.
2 right. Sniper left. Take him out. Take him out.
Stoner Dylan and Civilitant rush up the left-hand barrel wall. Stoner Dylan's caught out. Civilitant is behind a barrel. Stoner Dylan eliminated. Civilitant unfortunately eliminated as well, but not before securing a couple kills of their own. Unfortunately, with 25 seconds left in the match, Contractors are up 37 to Bad Batch's 2 points. Unfortunately, Bad Batch are in trouble here. Notably, Hermie the Elf sporting an excellent 8-1 KD ratio. We're going to go ahead and take a look at those stats at some point during this stream. Hermie the Elf, an exemplary player, having a great game today. We see Contractors rocket ahead of Bad Batch in round 1 on the back of Hermie the Elf and Floor Slayer. Cornelius putting in some work as well. 6-4, 0-4-3, and Top Gun, last but not least, definitely taking point for the team with a 2-5 KD ratio. Meanwhile, Bad Batch, their numbers not looking so great at the moment, but just one change of strategy could be what it takes.
Contractors get that one. Why are you running around so much, Gary? You're out of breath and stuff. Making the floor smell all sweaty.
I like to run.
You guys get a break? Is that already red?
Yeah, I want to use that.
Did your hair all done up for this match?
Yeah,
Just for me?
Just for you.
Dang.
I wanted to look good as well.
I put on a little deodorant, but no cologne. If I'd have known, if I'd have known.
I always put a lot of cologne on. Not for everybody.
Alright guys, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Squad stand by for orders.
Seriously.
It's like 10 degrees cooler down here.
I know. We do significantly better when we play on this side.
Bad Batch claims to have the advantage on green side. If that last match is any indication, they're going to need it. Bad Batch with a change of strategy and a change of side. Are they able to take round 2 from the Contractors? We're going to see it as the match begins.
5-3 last match.
I healed twice and was already going.
If I'd have known you're in the bond.
And you can see for the Contractors, Cornelius and Zero charging directly up the right-hand side, looking for some action. And action they will find straight away on the barrel hall. Zero pushes all the way through and rotates back down to very low health straight away, and Cornelius is eliminated. Meanwhile, Top Gun is going to find an elimination, eliminating Nug right off the bat, but Bad Batch fire back with a couple kills of their own. Stoner Dylan's going to take one, Nug's going to take one, and now Stoner Dylan finds himself in a little bit of trouble versus Fear. Fear didn't stand a chance. Stoner Dylan now with 2 kills in the hallway, finding some trouble. Stoner Dylan stuck on that barrel hall on the left-hand side, forced to take cover behind that wall, calls for reinforcements, but they're not there. The rest of Bad Batch is preoccupied, and a push is incoming.
Thanks for avenging us, Jake.
Meanwhile, it looks like Stoner Dylan, may have single-handedly fended off that push with a nice shotgun blast, hitting 2 players simultaneously. It looks like Cornelius and others had to rotate back. Contractors down to -2 points.
See? You can see all the way to the back wall over there.
Stoner Dylan finding an excellent angle for Lethal Lily to take advantage of.
Push right, push right, push right. We're the 3 best friends. Damn you guys!
Unfortunate. And it looks like we may have an issue with the graphic there. What appears to be Stoner Dylan's camera has actually been Nug's camera. Nug just now catching a respawn as the shotgun. Apologies there for the lapse in commentary. We're going to go ahead and get that graphic fixed for you as soon as possible. Meanwhile, Cornelius on the left-hand side. Looking for a push down or up the green stairs. Is going to find Stoner Dylan charging down the stairs and counter that. Cornelius decides, no, that's not for me. Rotates back upstairs.
I got him coming down the green stairs. Look, 70.
Nug now pushed upstairs. Unfortunately, tags out another member of Bad Batch, but Zero comes crashing through. Nug says no. Sends Zero back to spawn. Nug unfortunately going to crash with another member of Bad Batch and be sent back.
They were there.
It appears. Cornelius pushing up the right-hand side from blue spawn.
Watch out, I got a few.
Watching that barrel lane with Zero. Now in a little bit of trouble. Cornelius has that long sight line, but only an SMG to hold it down. Zero with a pistol by the barrels. Just barely makes it out. Cornelius able to rotate back with 5 HP. Just barely makes it out as well. Zero eliminated in the process. Eyes over on Nug, pushed up to the green ammo box, is going to get rushed by multiple members of Contractors, and it is forced back before the end of that sentence. Contractors with shots on target are able to take out Nug almost instantly. It looks like Stoner Dylan remained behind to fight. Who knows what became of that fight, but Contractors being up by 12 points tells us something. Bad Batch able to swing it back just a little bit, but Contractors fire back, keeping that lead at 12 points. That's about 4 kills, and Bad Batch need every kill they can get right now. Owl pushing into the Contractors' defensive position at the L wall is going to get forced back straight away. Nug pushed all the way up to the blue elbow on the left-hand side. He's going to trade hits at the pistol a few times before being eliminated himself. The shotgun excellent at peeking and shooting, but not necessarily able to trade with a blind firing pistol. The pistol did receive an additional sensor, so it is more difficult to fire the pistol as the pistol can be shot more easily. It is more difficult to blind fire with the pistol, but not impossible. And we see Zero exercising the blind fire to great effect there. Speaking of great effect, Nug is going to push up into the blue spawn. Catches the knife from Floor Slayer. Floor Slayer is deadly on that knife. If only we could track stats on the knife, Floor Slayer would definitely win some kind of award. Nug pushing all the way around the barrel wall on the right-hand side. Incredibly done. Knocks out 2 members of Contractors who were not paying attention. The cavalry was here flanking the Contractors' push and decimating them. Nug doing a great job of exercising hit and run with the shotgun. Nug finds some action downstairs. He's going to run all the way around blue spawn and sneak up the blue stairs. Now we see Nug circling back into blue spawn. Is going to tag 1 person behind the wall. 2 people behind the wall. Runs directly headfirst into Cornelius. It looks like Cornelius was either seriously damaged or eliminated there, but an excellent, beautiful push by Nug. And Nug is doing a great job of holding Bad Batch together with a solid 8 and 8 kill death ratio. Followed up by Owl with 4 and 3 KD ratio, and Lethal Lily, who is sporting 0 deaths. Now that is going to mean the end of round 2. A fantastically close round. Contractors are going to take it, unfortunately, but Bad Batch fought extremely hard. (17-21). That's a very close split. Split by under 2 kills. Bad Batch definitely giving the Contractors a run for their money there. They are down, but they are not out. There's still the heist, and if Bad Batch performs better in the heist, it is worth 2 points, and they can take this to the sudden death team deathmatch round.
Yeah, it was close, guys. We were watching out there, watching. You guys were 17-18, literally right at the end, and then Contractors got 1 more kill to seal the deal. I mean, it was close. It was a good job, guys. Good job.
We're going to go over heist after just a short break. Again, if you like the content, if you like what you're seeing, drop a like, a comment, or a subscription if we've earned it. If you want to get involved, check us out at Tactical Tag Yakima on Facebook or YouTube, or check us out at tacticaltag.com. While you're there, you can also check out some of the other things that Tactical Tag has to offer, including the recent addition of axe throwing. Definitely look into that the next time you visit tacticaltag.com. While you're there, look at the stats of your favorite player. You can find them there too. We'll be right back after this short break. Hello everybody, thank you for joining us again for Tactical Tag Live. We're back. My name is Flowstep, and in just a few moments we're going to go over the rules for the heist. Thieves versus SWAT. No idea who's going to be SWAT first. Actually, it does look like Bad Batch is going to be SWAT versus Contractors, who are playing the terrorists. We're going to go ahead and go over what that means in just a moment. Or the thieves. Sorry, this is not sabotage. This is heist. Now, in heist, there are 4 possible targets to hit, 4 safes, and each one is going to have more cash than the last. The team's going to have each team will have a designated safe cracker and wheelman. The thieves are going to start with 4 unlabeled keys on a key ring and have to figure out which one to use as they go. The wheelman can only carry 1 bag of cash at a time and must set it down if they die. And if the wheelman dies, your team is completely unable to score. Protect the wheelman at all costs. Only cash successfully brought to the drop point will be counted. There are going to be 4 lives per teammate and only downstairs respawns. This is going to be some exciting gameplay. We know heist tends to be particularly fast-paced, but with these teams, who knows, we could see a battle of attrition. We're going to go ahead and get into it. Looks like the match start timer has sounded.
Locked it back shut again. Huh?
On the left, Cornelius of the Contractors, who will be the thieves first, and on the right, Nug for Bad Batch, defending as SWAT.
Hey, just grab all.
We need to protect this locker and this locker,
Right, you
and
can
this
carry the
top
empty
one
bags.
could be. That's gonna be the last
Whatever you
one they
die or
go
not,
for.
like if you have grocery bags with you.
Unless they go for that one.
I doubt they will.
Oh,
Yeah, Marin, you watch this right lane. You guys both watch that right lane. If you need help, call.
where are they? They're downstairs.
Use this mirror.
Straight up. Hey,
You can shoot
cover
off the
men in the
mirror.
stairways. We're going straight up.
Me and Gary will
Come down.
control the middle.
And cover me. Cover us. Turn around. 4 lives, remember.
And we're off only 15 seconds into the match, and Cornelius is working his way into a safe right now. Nug knows something is up, and the rest of Bad Batch are moving up towards where Cornelius is located, and Bad Batch is going to push in through that doorway,
I may have just killed my teammate.
finding trouble.
Yeah, the bag. You gotta get the bag. Drop it.
Yeah, downstairs spawn. I'm alive.
Was Nug able to score a kill there? But it looks like Bad Batch were able to pick up a few kills, and Contractors are now on the back foot with -2 points to Bad Batch's 4 points. Contractors, it looks like, are going to fire back with a kill of their own. Unknown who the bag carrier is for Contractors. It could be Floor Slayer, and if that's the case, things are looking dangerous for the Contractors. If Floor Slayer already has a death, they only have 3 lives to make this happen.
Let's go.
It's unknown how much money has been scored, but apparently only 1 safe has been opened.
Right, sniper.
You can see Cornelius and the rest of the Contractors standing on the blue stairs in the back right corner, holding down that stairwell. Cornelius is going to go ahead and push down, looking for a safe. Some amount of money now. It sounds like some amount of money was deposited into the drop box just now.
He's just standing there.
Junior.
Freaking see. You were standing right there.
Taking a peek over at Nug on the right-hand side. You can see a bit of a predicament here. Nug is trapped downstairs with multiple angles with an eye on Nug's position. Eyeballs on at least one other teammate, and Bad Batch is finally in a position to push. You can see Nug push out of that bad position and into a better one. But there is somebody there, and Nug is going to find some trouble behind that wall. Rotates back around to Stoner Dylan. But there is some trouble, and Nug is running low on HP. The battle of attrition is not going well. Stoner Dylan able to get a couple more shots on target, but it looks like Nug.
Stand there, Marin. I'll watch your side.
Junior.
is in danger as well. Nug up in the center window, tags out one enemy. Looks like that could have been Floor Slayer or Hermie the Elf. Either way, they're down now, and Cornelius is upstairs on that stairwell. Looks like Contractors, as the Thieves, have managed to score 60K. We're going to see how much more they can do. Of course, the first team having scored, we're going to go ahead and bring up the scores for money. Contractors with 60,000. Are in the lead for now. Getting that $60,000 graphic up there for you. Contractors able to steal a significant amount of money so far, but they have more to go. If they want to secure a victory, Bad Batch are only going to need 2 vaults.
They can't do anything
in order to snag this win in Heist. And if Bad Batch are able to do that, then Contractors are going to need to rely on that sudden death team deathmatch round in order to steal the win. Bad Batch are looking at the comeback they need. Now, Bad Batch with a strongly positive score suggests that Contractors are running out of lives, and running out of lives they are. It looks like Floor Slayer and Top Gun have been eliminated totally. Hermie the Elf and Zero are down to their last life, and Cornelius rocking 2 more lives. Taking a look over at Bad Batch. Only Civilitan's been completely eliminated. Nug still got 2 lives. Stoner Dylan and Owl with 3 apiece, and Lethal Lily just going down for the 3rd time.
There's still assault upstairs. Shotgun, hey, get him at a distance. Watch out left side. Hey, on the left. Dylan, right here.
Nug making the call out that Contractors on the top side over by Green, and Nug advances around the corner only to run directly into Cornelius face first.
Yeah, I don't know.
Into the submachine gun. Nug and Cornelius going to send each other back to spawn. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on the timer.
I have one more life, but there's no point, right?
So, when you run this
Yeah, we killed them all. They only got 1 bag.
That is going to be all of the Contractors eliminated. Bad Batch only able to take 60,000.
Maybe you should just carry all 4 bags with you. We got upstairs and he's like, I need a bag? We were saying like maybe you should just carry all 4 bags. Oh, I unlocked that one.
Sorry, Contractors only able to take 60,000. Bad Batch only have to take 60,000 in order to steal this set out from under Contractors. Contractors, the 2 team deathmatch wins, but anything could happen in Heist. Now, there are, again, 4 possible targets to hit, each one with more cash than the last. Your team will have a designated safecracker and wheelman. They're going to start with 4 unlabeled keys and have to figure out which one to use as they go. Now, the wheelman is only able to carry 1 bag of cash at a time and must set it down if they die. Only cash successfully brought to the drop point is counted, and each team only has 4 lives. Now, the game timer is 8 minutes, but they hardly ever go that long. We're going to go ahead and transition back over to the helmet cams. Contractors, interestingly, only scoring 60,000 after a relatively dominant performance in round 2 of the team deathmatch. Maybe Bad Batch has gotten their act together after that round and finally pushes Contractors back. 60,000 is a relatively small number in Heist. If I'm Contractors, I wouldn't be feeling so secure right now. All it takes is opening the right vault 1 time, And Bad Batch will be able to score at least that much. And the heist round being worth 2 points is everything. If Bad Batch win this, they'll be able to take Contractors to the sudden death team deathmatch and play for their first win this season.
I came from behind, shot up. This probably did he kill you? I killed one. We were looking more right up the stairs. We all made it under a something. Where'd you go? Yeah.
And then he's like waiting in the stairs. See it stuck up. Boom.
Alright, Contractors, get to the green base. Make sure you let a ref know.
Yeah.
Make sure you let a ref know who your locksmith is. They're the ones that can touch the lock. Remember, you cannot touch the
You're the
lock.
locksmith.
Yeah.
You're the lock picker. Yep, you're the key man. I'm the bag man. Every time we've ever played this, we always go for that one first, and we get it, and then that makes it easy because then all we have to do is push and get that one.
Are you Batman?
Yes.
When we go split.
Alright guys, who's
Yeah.
your safe driver? Of course, that makes sense. Alright. Trust you with the money. Alright, and you're the Batman?
Now again, and I just like to point this out on the scoreboard because this is something that I've been noticing as of recently, but Lethal Lily has some of the least deaths out of any player in the Tactical Tag League. If we go ahead and pull this display up here, we can see that Lethal Lily's deaths on the chart are wildly off towards the end. Now, this chart is inverse in regards to death. And with Lethal Lily averaging 4.2 deaths per game, that is extremely low. One of the highest survivability rates of any player in the Tactical Tag arena. Transitioning back to the gameplay here, we have Contractors scoring $60,000. Bad Batch only need to raid maybe 2 saves in order to recoup that. And if Bad Batch are able to score over 60,000, they will take this to the team deathmatch sudden death. Cornelius pushes directly up the stairs straight away and charges over to the blue stairs and finds Lethal Lily, eliminating her straight away. Contractors are not playing around. They go for an extremely aggressive play off the bat, and 4 members of Bad Batch are eliminated. Meanwhile, Owl and Stoner Dylan holding their own while the rest of Bad Batch return to respawn are able to snag 3 kills of their own, and it's going to even out the scoreboard. It is a slugfest, and players are falling on both sides. Cornelius goes down for the 2nd time, notably. Bad Batch missing 1 life from each player, but Contractors missing 5 lives in total. It's about an even game. If I'm Bad Batch, I'm being very, very careful not to lose that bag carrier anymore. Now Contractors have Bad Batch pinned down inside of blue spawn. Bad Batch are in a little bit of a tricky situation here. They need to rotate upstairs. Probably around that right-hand side.
Yeah, we need to get it.
Gotta protect up though.
They're all really hurt.
Right?
Okay, protect.
Nug making a call out is going to advance all the way up to the safe. The rest of Bad Batch is going to protect. Nug needs to get the safe open right now, and Contractors are here. Lethal Lily is there for defense. Nug is there fighting as well. Civilitan is in trouble. Civilitan, you're going to have to pick up that gun and fight eventually. There is some money in there. Bad Batch have the safe open.
We got 2 bags. Hang on. Let me reload.
Sounds like that's 2 bags for Bad Batch, and Bad Batch may be able to win this with those 2 bags. Bad Batch is ecstatic. They do have a chance to make this comeback here. Having 2 bags is going to total at least 60,000. Contractors are fighting here, but who knows if Contractors are even aware that 2 bags have been taken.
Let's push upstairs and go for the one up top. Wait for me. I'm almost alive. We already won.
Cornelius is going to find some trouble upstairs at the chase safe and is eliminated, being sent back downstairs. We're getting a total right now on Bad Batch's money. They seem to have taken quite a bit. 90,000 in total, and that is going to put Bad Batch ahead of Contractors and is going to guarantee us our team deathmatch sudden death.
He's out of ammo. He's out of ammo.
Hey, upstairs, guys, upstairs. Upstairs. Upstairs,
Gary,
green side.
keep him off me. Keep him off me. We're going downstairs.
Drop the bags. Sorry. Hey, guard the bag. Right stairs, downstairs. Guard the bag. Right side, lower. Right side.
Oh, I'm
Right
dead.
side, lower. Guard the bag. The bag's dropped.
We got 2 bags. The 3rd bag's right at the bottom.
And Bad Batch are right to celebrate. They are certainly going to take that round. We're going to update the graphic there. Bad Batch able to take 90,000. It's going to put them comfortably ahead of Contractors and is going to put them into the team deathmatch sudden death round. Stay tuned and we'll go over the rules for that. We'll be right back.
You guys got the back blue?
The back one upstairs. After we killed you, it was him.
Back one upstairs. Did they sneak around you, Lance? Because you were covering the left side. They went in and got to the gray locker. Sneaky.
Because we're short.
Good.
This is my
I was
favorite
just trying to
game
keep you
mode.
guys away from spawn.
This is my absolute favorite
If
game
you're
mode.
savage at flanks, this is like the perfect
Oh, this
game.
feels nice.
Now you see me, now you don't.
So, guys, sudden death then?
I really
Yeah.
yeah. Deciding people in the
Y'all left
big
like $10,000 in that locker.
So it takes too long.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. I was like,
My wheelman was scared the police
How
were
does sudden
coming.
death work again?
Dude, that was like,
1 life. That's it. It's regular team deathmatch, but 1 life.
I said, yo, 5-0, and he said, no, I'm out. Peace.
Ooh, my head's pounding.
Me too.
God.
This is like really tight, even though I loosened it.
Hardcore, 1 life.
Oh, my grenade.
I have a big ass head.
Alright. I need a rock, paper, scissors from your captains.
I'm coming for you.
Rock, paper, scissors it.
More on that in just a moment. In just a few minutes, we're going to have that team deathmatch sudden death. We're going to go over the rules in just a moment. It looks like the arena is being set up with the proper lighting right now. Looks like the match start timer is being played, so we are actually going to go over the team deathmatch single life rules real quick. It is a head-to-head. Last team standing wins. Each 5-player team is going to have one of each class. The snipers got a knife, the demos got their grenade, the medics got their med kit, but there are no respawns, and hopefully the medics save some of their med kits. All right.
Hey, I have an idea.
Less than 10 seconds until team deathmatch sudden death. We're going to go ahead and get those money totals off the screen for you there. Bad Batch with their shot at redemption here, at winning their first set of the league season. Contractors looking to defend themselves from a nasty comeback. Visibility is very poor here in the tactical tag arena. You can see in some cases the muzzle flash from the infrared on some of the guns.
Yeah, I know. Be careful.
You can see the projection of the hit marker on the wall when somebody takes a
Gary,
shot.
don't die.
Contractors observing some kind of shots from downstairs, positioned to upstairs. It appears to be on that blue L wall. Playing it very carefully. That air horn
Okay, let's keep
making things nice and tricky in regards
Hey,
to using your ears to
oh,
judge your
somebody's
opponent's
coming. Somebody's
location.
coming left side. They're coming left side. Coming up
That
left side.
alarm
Everybody
easily
there.
masks most
Blue
footsteps
side, left side.
at its loudest peak. Multiple members of Contractors going to take a hit, and in that engagement, multiple members of Bad Batch are getting hit bad. Civilitant eliminated.
Junior, Hector.
Things are not looking good for Bad Batch. Contractors are up by one member.
Was it? You still got your game? Sniper middle window upstairs.
On the right, we have Nug, and on the left, we have Cornelius. Nug, as a shotgun, definitely wants to be the tip of the spear, but it's very, very difficult in this mode in particular because you have no idea where your opponents are.
They're either on that side or downstairs. Shotgun. Here, finish the shotgun off.
Cornelius finds a little bit of trouble, taking some damage, down to 60 HP. It's always nerve-wracking in single life, being at anything less than full health.
You guys got this.
In that engagement, Nug is going to go down as well, and Bad Batch have lost their camera. Panning over to Cornelius, we still have eyes on.
Okay, at least we took it to
AR's
7
middle.
there.
AR middle. Right here. Right here.
No idea where any of the members of Bad Batch are currently. Cornelius in the top corner near green ammo box.
If they do,
All of the members of Contractors grouped up looking for Bad Batch. Bad Batch allowing themselves to be eliminated one at a time is never good.
Unit, just in case the knife's around here.
The 3v5 is dangerous, but it is still possible. Bad Batch still have their pistol and their assault. Plays are certainly enabled here. If that pistol is able to make proper use of the medkit, Bad Batch could look to pick off Contractors one at a time.
As a group, because we don't want to get knifed.
when I threw mine, I was
Let's
in the
take-
middle upstairs, and I threw it to the left side hallway over that way. In the middle.
I want to take Junior just in case the knife's downstairs. I don't want us all to go as a gang and get knifed. I want to take Junior.
In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and mute Nug's camera. We only have Cornelius on the audio here. Hermie the Elf sporting all 3 kills on behalf of Contractors. Owl is going to go down as well. Bad Batch now in a dangerous, dangerous spot without their med kit. Contractors almost certain to win this, but we've seen comebacks before.
Hey, cover me. Jake. Jake, cover. Let's go down and flank. Ready? Yeah.
1 minute and 15 seconds. And the match is slowed down quite significantly. It looks like Lethal Lily and Stoner Dylan may be taking a stealthier approach. Contractors unable to locate them at this time. Contractors appear to find Stoner Dylan, gunning him down as he runs across the clearing, and Lethal Lily is soon singled down afterwards, and the Contractors are going to win the single life team deathmatch. GG. Contractors 5-0 versus Bad Batch in the single life team deathmatch. A very, very good match for both teams.
Like, oh, shit.
Some awesome gameplay there. Contractors able to secure that W over Bad Batch. Bad Batch, better luck next time, but great attempt. What a spectacle.
One free game.
Some awesome gameplay from Nug and Cornelius there. And that's going to be the remainder of the gameplay that we have for you tonight. Thank you everybody for tuning in for that, but don't go anywhere if you're interested in what happens behind the scenes here at Tactical Tag. We are definitely going to set up a post-match interview, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, we are back, and I am joined by both Bad Batch and Contractors. Thank you so much for your time, guys. How was that match? Let's get some of your immediate thoughts.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with my hands.
Just keep gradually raising them.
Okay. Sure. All right.
The Talladega Nights, that's a great movie.
It was cool to go into sudden death.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. That makes it fun.
That was our first sudden death this season, so that was exciting for us.
It was very cool.
Yeah, honestly, the sudden death is always exciting to watch. Anytime those lights go on and the sirens get to go off, that's like, that's so, like, it gets the heart pounding, you know, even just watching. So that was your first sudden death. Let's talk about the strategy that you had going into it beforehand. Like, you guys obviously didn't know until the last second that you were going to sudden death, but
Right.
What was the conversation leading into it?
Well, we knew that they were we knew they were going to pick green side when they won the rock, paper, scissors. And normally that's usually the better side. In like our opinion, we like the green side more than the blue side. We tend to do better. So we knew that when they were starting upstairs, or we thought they were going to start upstairs, we thought it would be a good idea to rush over to green side but stay downstairs and let them come down and flank them behind. But it didn't quite work out that way because they didn't come downstairs.
Yeah, it didn't quite work out, but that's pretty smart. And that's more planning than most teams, I think, put in prior to the sudden death. You guys performed like very, very admirably in the matches beforehand as well. There were some close games there. That was easily your closest match, I think, or honestly, that was the best gameplay you guys have given us this season. Let's talk about the heist, which is obviously one of the more technical game modes here at Tactical Tag. And this is maybe a general question addressed to all of you guys. What's your favorite thing about the heist? Because I know it's a lot of people's favorite mode. A lot of people anticipate this one.
It's my favorite game mode. I was looking forward to playing it this season. When I found out we were playing tonight, I was excited. And when we won that first heist match, when we held them to only one bag, we knew that we had a pretty good shot at winning, because we have experience, and I don't think you guys haven't played heist first.
No.
Yeah, we
No.
played heist quite a few times, and we always have done really well during heist. So we're like,
Yeah.
hey, this is our shot to get into sudden death.
And there you
it
go.
worked. Yep.
And you guys gave us an awesome spectacle. Thank you. Let's talk then to the contractors about heist. Never having played it before, what are your thoughts on the mode?
We had a decent game plan. We talked about taking all the bags or just one at a time. When we got up to that locker, got it unlocked, and then our guy grabbed all the money but had no bag. So then he had to go back downstairs and get a bag, and then go back up, and then we got separated. I had the top one unlocked, and then I'm like, oh shoot, and I'm like, Junior, I'm yelling for him and stuff, and then they held us down really good.
The very first time we played heist, we did the same thing. I was the bag man, and I grabbed the money out of the locker, and I was like, oh shit, I'm supposed to have a bag.
Yeah, and you know what's funny enough is last time I played in tactical tag, I did the same thing. I was pissed. I was supposed to be the bag man, and I took off without my bag. I made it all the way upstairs before realizing I hadn't picked anything up yet. That's funny. It happens often enough. Surprisingly, maybe we should just like put a reminder in the rules just to like have the bag man start with a bag.
We
or something.
literally said like, "Do you want to take 4 bags or 1 bag?" And then we got upstairs.
Yeah,
And
and
he's
then
like,
we-
and the ref's like, "You need a bag." And he's like, "I don't have a bag." We're like, "Well, that didn't work out, right?"
And a really good
You'll see
tactic
it.
for
Yeah,
that
he's got
mode
it.
specifically is whoever the wheelman and the key man is, just hang together the whole time, cover each other as you're swapping.
Absolutely.
That's one of the best things you can do.
Really, and treat it like a team life. Die together, you know. Like anytime that wheelman dies without the rest of the team, it is as though the rest of your team died as well, because they only have so many lives, and when they're gone, it's game over. It's an interesting strategy, and we saw you guys employ it excellently there. You did take the win over the contractors in the heist, so bravo, you guys. Unfortunately, couldn't get it done in the team deathmatch sudden death, but it's always exhilarating to watch one of those happen, so thanks for providing us with that.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything you guys wanted to add before we close out this interview here?
Are we the only ones that have ever taken all of the money?
Last season we did.
Yeah,
it one
I know
time.
we did.
I
That's
think-
what I'm saying.
I think
Chris said it was like one or only one
Yeah,
or two
I think
times
it might
that it's
be
like
like
ever
now that you
happened.
mention it, yeah, like to memory, probably the only ones. I think I've only seen it happen before, maybe during like a casual match, but
that was for our fans.
awesome.
Yeah.
We
Bad
almost
match.
got the 3rd bag, and I died going down the stairs.
I thought you had the 2nd bag, and I was like, "Yes, we shut them down." They're like, "Oh, they snuck behind you and got that bag." I was like,
No,
"Shoot."
we got this one upstairs. We got that locker right there.
Right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one right there, and then we went for that one upstairs
up
because we
top
couldn't
in the
get over
corner.
to that
I
side.
swear I watched the drop off like the whole time.
All it takes is just a couple of seconds.
There's so many times I'd see you, and as soon as I'd see you, it's like, oh.
Honestly, the locksmith wasn't too bad. Like I didn't, a little flipping through them, but fast enough. I was like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You just gotta be, take your time.
Focus.
And under
focus
pressure,
on
you're sitting
that
there, you're trying
task
to
only.
boom,
hold
boom,
your
boom,
weapon and
put
thumbing
your-
through the keys, and
put
it's
your-
frustrating. Yeah, it's very frustrating. Very, very stressful, and honestly, it makes for some awesome, exciting gameplay, both to watch and to play. Thank you guys for your time. Thanks
Yes,
for coming out here and talking to us and talking to the audience. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to Tactical Tag Live. If there's anything that you guys would like to suggest or add, hit us up in the comments section. If you like what you see, drop a comment, a like, or a subscription. It does help us out a lot. If you want to check us out some more, check us out at tacticaltag.com or at Tactical Tag Yakima on YouTube or Facebook. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Have a beautiful time.